microphone is charging, so the sound quality is going to be shocking. But at least, guys, we can get the nuts out. Why? Because we've done all that maintenance, didn't we? Ah, we need some new tyres and that. Tyre tread and that. Shocking. Guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're not saying, we're fitting some MaXpeedingrods shocks today. Now there's 2 bolts to come out, and I always say, and I mean I always say, that this is going to be so easy. There's a bolt down the bottom and a bolt up the top, 21mm bolt up the top and an 18mm down the bottom. So I'm just going to try and loosen them off first. Ignore the discs, they are getting replaced in pads because they're very, very low and very, very tatty. Let's get these bits done. I'm going to try and record whatever I can for you on the GoPro, which is under there ready. So let's try and get the top nut cracked off. Best thing for these is use a bit of flame, use a bit of heat, and just try and get it nice and warm. I've put a bit of WD-40 on. I'm going to swig that little bit of coffee. I need a caffeine kick. And then we're going to get these fit. And I'm showing you guys that you can also do this on the driveway. You know, I'm an IT guy, I'm an IT geek, IT boffin, whatever you want to call me, I'm one of them, right? It's windy as hell in case you can't hear me. You can learn this, you can do this. It's as simple as that. So if you're not a mechanical job, you're an office job, and you want to learn it, start watching. Try and do the basics at first, replace some pads, do something basic, but it's very, very straightforward. If you're an office boffin, in the comments below, say, I am a boffin. I want to see how many boffins he is. But while I've got yous, I am going to give away, so make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to give away this bottom rail kit. So it's a reverse leaf flip. So when your leaf spring, when you flip them, this is the kit for the flip. I'm going to give that away because MaXpeedingrods kindly gifted it to me. So when you do me a massive favour, drop a comment saying, obviously let me know if you're a boffin, but also if you want to win them flip kit, head over to Instagram and give MaXpeedingrods a like and say JonBuildz sent me, and also put in the comments MaXpeedingrods, and I will hopefully get them sent out to one of you guys. Whoever needs a flip kit, if you want one, give me a shout. Right, let's get this battery in, let's have a look. You're not going to be able to see much, so I'm going to try and talk you through on the GoPro rather than on this camera. Let's get cracking. Support me. Right, there's one bolt just down there. Okay, and this is the shock absorber. She looks a little bit tired. Why not get the new MaXpeedingrods? And up the top there, there's one bolt that goes into the chassis. So, first things first, when you're doing these types of things, is give them a good lube with a bit of WD. You can't beat, excuse me, you can't beat a good bit of WD-40. Get it on there, lube it up. Now, if I had a ramp, this would be a hell of a lot easier. Give it a good squirt. I don't think I have to drop anything else. I think I literally just have to take them 2 bolts out. I don't think I need to take the drop link out. I think I literally just need to undo that bolt up there and the bolt down here. Now ideally, in an ideal world, all I would do on a ramp is lift it up on a ramp, drop the sway bar, these drop links off, and hopefully it would just drop down nice. But we haven't got a ramp. We haven't got the luxury of that. So I'm going to try and loosen that top one off, try and loosen the bottom one off before we even start. So I've got this first bolt ever so slightly loose just down here. Now what I'm trying to do now is just trying to get that back bolt loose there on the shock. So what I've done is, and what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of heat on there, like so. Let's see if I can get this. This camera set up so you guys can see it. A little bit of heat just under here on the bolt. Leave that on there as long as possible. If it looks like it's going to burn, get your fire extinguisher. Now that nut is on there. See if she moves. It's tight because there's a silver lip just here you can't see, but if you know, you know. To get into it is a pain, and then we just apply a little bit of pressure. No movement. So just managed to loosen it off with a bit of heat. You can see the bolt just coming out, and I've got a 20, I think that might be a 22mm socket on there. I'm just hoping nothing's going to drop. I've got a couple of jacks underneath me, but they're not jacked up. So I need to get that as safety first. Oh, yes, they are. The jack is up underneath me. I'm catching on the tray. I'm hitting the exhaust slightly. There we are. Right. So, I'm sure what's going to happen here. Nothing. Okay, I'm just going to put that bolt in there. So that was the 20, let's have a look, 22mm was perfect for that one up the top. I'm just going to put it back in. Okay, so that shock. What's that bolt sliding out? Right. So 218mm down the bottom here. And there we have it. The old rear shock out. They're not actually too bad. Oh, look at that as well. And they are stance. Stance. Yeah, we don't do stance. We do MaXpeedingrods. Right. Let's get these loosely in. By loosely, I mean loosey-goosey. And all I've done is lined the bush up here, as you can see. So I'm just going to put the bolt back through get the top one lined up with the top frame, and then we are good to go. There we go. She's getting tighter. She's getting tighter. She is getting tighter. There you go. Done. Wow. So just going to tighten up. It's one thing about being under a car, you get dizzy when you get back up. Right, tighten this bit up just here, and then we've done. But look at how nice they're MaXpeedingrods. Look, and that is it done. Now, things I've learned. Put an 18mm spanner on the back side of that nut, and then just get your impact driver with a long wrench on the end, and that'll undo that first bolt. One at the top, get a bit of WD-40 on, let it set for 10-15 minutes, and then ideally put a little bit of flame on it. If you've got muscles, you don't need to put a bit of flame on it. You know, clearly my biceps are not massive, but I disagree with you because I'm shredded. So, Stance SPC 1980321 rear shocks. Are they knackered? They've got movement in them. Sound a bit watery. Let me know in the comments what you think. So, before we go into time lapse, do the other side, of course. I want to say a massive shout out and a massive thank you to all the subscribers, new and old, and also to a couple of people who always message me, have a bit of crack. And so obviously I'm well inspired. I've got a massive piece coming up for this VW Caddy soon, and guys, this is going to test me. I'm an IT boffin, it's going to test me. So big thanks to Nathan at DTE, because he's the Caddy expert. He has got a ramp, which means, you know, sometimes in life you've got to have a cheat. You know, sometimes you've got to cheat. I'm only joking. And big shout out to Chris Elliott, Mel, John, you know you are, you comment all the time, so big thanks to you guys. Right, let's hit the time lapse. And then that is another job well done. I need discs and pads. Guys, honestly, there's no lip on the disc. It might just be pads, but the look of it knackered, a bit rusty on top. Let me know in the comments what you think. And that is that side done. So I think I can do this side in probably 15 minutes. And then it's tea time, because I'm pretty sure I ain't got my watch on. I had to take it off because I was going to break it. Pretty sure. Oh, I found nut in your sausage. Right, she's a bit rough, wasn't she? She's a bit rough, lad. So, first things first, I'm going to crack off that top. I'm going to crack off that top 21mm nut. That's going to be my first thing to do, because I know that's the hardest part. So I'm going to crack off that. bit of WD on there. I might just go straight in with the heat. Nah. And I need an 18mm spanner, don't I? I need an 18mm. I reckon I can do this. In fact, I'm not going to time lapse. I'm going to do this. RIL. RIL? IRL in real life? Real? IRL. I'm going to do this. IRL. Let's go. So, lube that nut up. Lube that nut up. Lube that whole area up. Lovely. I forgot a tool. That I need to jack up the bottom of this just to relieve any pressure. And I think I need to just leave that. That goes inwards this way, doesn't it? Yeah, buddy. Just really that little bit of pressure. Alright. Forgot the bloody... Oh my god, I forgot everything. What a nightmare. Forgot my MaXpeedingrod, bro. Forgot me MaXpeedingrod, bro. Right. So, are we ready? Time starts now. And I'm not gonna even... I'm gonna go straight in there. Shit the bed. This side feels a bit tighter than the other side. Oosh! Even my hat won't fit through. Bro. That looks like a fuel pipe. So we shall be very careful when it comes to warming this section up. Right, one tip, lads and lasses. Time's ticking, I know. And I forgot my GoPro. Right, let's get the GoPro around there so you can see what's happening, eh? That's right, on the old GoPro. So anyone who does YouTube and films knows that the job takes 20 million times as long. I think I'm probably 2 minutes in now, aren't I, guys? But do you know what? I'm getting that cocky and confident. So, first things first, always get a little bit of heat on there. You may ask why. I find the nuts come off 10 times easier with some heat. I don't even know if you captured that. If you didn't, and I just got mud in my eye. Normally I would never You're not trying to burn the place down, you're just trying to... I've got it in my mouth. Oh, interesting. Now this side has got a new challenge. It's got whatever this is. It's not the fuel tank. There's something next to it. I don't know what it is. Let me know if you know what this is. It's quite dark in here, isn't it? There we go, now you can see. This thing. I don't know what it is yet. I ain't looked at it. But it's in the way. In fact, it needs to come out of the way for now. I don't know what that pipe is. It's a white pipe. I'm sure it's really important though. So, get out of the way, Mr. Pipe. That pipe's right in the way. Right, see that move? That's exactly what we want. I don't quite know what the hell is this pipe? It's in me friggin' way. Can I just... Oh, just keep going, John. Stop whinging, lad. Nah, that pipe's got to move. I don't know what it is, and I don't want to catch on it. Anyway, the main thing is that the top shock is coming out. Oh, there we are. It's a bit better. I don't know what that wire is. Might even be a pipe. I don't know what it is. All I know though is this thing is coming undone. But I think I need a little bit of lube. So this white pipe keeps getting in the way, but I don't know what she is. Right. And just to let you know, guys, if you're on the main camera there, I've got about... the bolt's nearly out for this side. Now if this side we've got a fuel tank in the way, and we've got this white cable, which I don't know what it is yet. But I'm stroking it very delicately, and I'm already a little bit nervous about it. Because I've got loads of room, I can just pull her out. There she is. Bah, she is tight. Come on, you boy. I should get that. Lots of it. I don't know what it is. Feeds up towards that fuel cap though. Hopefully she's not getting in your way. Right. I'll do the same as last time. You know what I could really do with now? I think I could do with one of the extension bars. Give me an extension bar. I am sick of messing around here. That's better. Check that out. Check that out. The only problem with that is I can't get any more leverage. There's a bit more on there. Right. How are we doing for time? We're less than 4 minutes-ish now. I know we are. I know what we're doing. We're about 5 minutes in now, aren't we? Right, as soon as it starts to get loose, it's pretty much out now. There we go. I need longer arms. I don't want to block your view. I don't want to block the POV style. Not that style, lads. You wish it was. Right. Bah, that is so tight in there. I think I need to lift the suspension arm up a little bit more to get it out. But when you've got guns like me, you don't need it. Right, we are nearly. I might have to come in the back a little bit more. Nope. It's one thing I always do, guys. I don't like to get under the car. In the event of a major incident, we just can get out. I also like to put a jack under and Right, I know that's pretty much out. I think the bottom needs to come out now. Let me just maybe lift the top up a little bit more. Right, let's get this bottom bit out. So, God, hang on. I've gone dizzy. We're still okay for time. We're still alright for time. This is less than 10 minutes, this, guys. Oh, that generally will not work. 18 spanner. GoPro just come out the way for a minute. Like that. How fast was that compared to last time? Right, why will you not? Come out, you little pig. So I've got a full chicken in the oven, you know, which I can't wait to eat. Just to let you know, I'm a man of many talents. Whoops. Lovely jubbly. That is that out. Now that's out, let's knock it. Oh, but she's in there, tight, lad. Right, now I think the top will undo. Can I get a... Ooh, I might even be able to get an impact on there. Can you see how happy my face is when you can get the likes of an impact up there? Can I? Oh, I can definitely get an impact up there, guys. Definitely get an impact up there. Anything to make my life easier. Right. Anything to make my life easier. Please. Yeah. Right. Where's my GoPro gone? So, 2 minutes. Even better, we can get an impact on there. know it's a bit hard because I'm not at the right angle. Lovely. So it is. Sorry about the camera moving. Pin comes out. Shock comes off. Oh, and that is another one out. Ooshka. Again, let me know in the comments if that. They don't seem very. They sound like they're full of water. No, they're still alright. Yeah, they're still alright. Probably just need a little spray. Stance, shocks. Right, next one. MaXpeedingrods. Back in. WD-40. Definitely only spent 10 minutes doing this. Lube it up. Give it up. All the lube. Right? Don't be afraid to get lube on there. It'll slide in. It's much easier. And do you know what we like? They always love. We slide it in easier. Bosh. Alright, let's start down the bottom here. Honestly, that has just slipped in. Slipped in like butter. Oh, now I'm confused. Which bolt's which? I bought that one. It is now, brother. It is now, buddy. Right. Screwdriver, same again. Just trying to get the shocks nice. Right the way through, beautifully. Beautifully, is that even a word? We're less than 10 minutes here, aren't we, guys? Right. Just choked myself with WD. Idiot. Lost the bloody nut. 18mm. All I'm going to do is just get them on nice and soft. Nice and soft first, then we'll get the top in. Tighten the bottom up, and Bob's your uncle. Fanny is your aunt. Lube. All lubed up. Bring the lube with us. We've got our extension bar, we've got everything we need. Right, this is the important bit I want to show you. So, when you get your new shock, you just get your GoPro pit. When you get your new shock, right, you're then going to think to yourself, oh sugar. When you get your new shock, right, why won't this leg stay still? There we are. There we are. Right. We're ready, guys. So, new shock absorber goes up here, in this hole here. Now, like I said before, give everything a lube up. Give all that bit a lube up, and it should just slide straight in. So, I then went like this. Oh shit, it won't fit. But again, because this is my first time on a Caddy, it just pulls back and slides. Well, the other side was a bit better, but just slides. Hang on. Just slides right in, like so. We get our bolt, and this bloody white, this cable, what the hell is it? Let's do some investigation on that. So, can't find it. What the missus always says to me. There you go. I'll pull it down ever so slightly while you slide it in. And I think we can possibly get a little bit of dugger on there now. Change the gun to drive mode. Let's see if this will slide in. I'll be honest, I'm struggling with spice. Once that's on, like so, we need to then just, we need 45 million hands here, boys and girls. I'm just going to try and, so I'm going to give it a dugger. And I think we're in. I just want to get a ratchet on to double check the tightness of that, just to make sure we are tight. Loosey lefty, righty tighty. Always do that, always double check it with the ratchet. Mind that white pipe. How's the way? Yeah, that is tight. Yeah, I ain't going to get any hand tighter than that. And what we need to do is just tighten up the bottom piece. And again, got to get dizzy. Oh God, nobody else do that, was it just me? And then again, I'm just going to take all the gear out the way. 18mm spanner. Double wrench it, tighten that side up, take your little camera out the way, make sure she's on tighten, and then pop her in, and on there, make sure you've got it on. That sounds tight to me. Torqued up to spec. Drop that back down. A boss. Tighten that one, tighten that one. Give these a nice clean down. And guys, that is how we change MaXpeedingrods on a VW Caddy. So, as I said before, big thanks to all the subscribers. Make sure you go and hit a subscribe. MaXpeedingrods are brilliant, really good, and I'm very happy with the products. And if the rear shocks are just like the front shocks, they'll be phenomenal. So, and again, I've said before, they don't load the van to a ridiculous height where you know I need this as a daily, so I don't want it too low, but I'm pretty sure you can get alternative ones. But guys, this is MaXpeedingrods. This is MaXpeedingrods, lower shocks on a VW Caddy, and as you can see, I've talked you through that. it takes 10 minutes to do. Thanks so much for watching. We have got some massive things happening on this channel, guys, and I'm putting myself under a lot of pressure. And you know why? I feel like the daily side is now done. So I need to put myself under more pressure, and the only way to learn is by giving yourself pressure. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.